Storms make oaks take deeper root. George Herbert said those words, and Anna Hoke is living them out right now. Anna is a King's grad, right?
I'm a King's grad.
Okay. King's Schools is our sister ministry here in Shoreline. And Anna's mom is connected to King's as well. More on that in just a few moments. Anna, I want to start by just asking you, how are you right now?
I'm doing so well.
Thank God. You were in the mountains of North Carolina last weekend, a place that is now very familiar to us. We're seeing the pictures and videos on our social media news feeds. But you weren't there responding to Hurricane Helene. You were on a mission trip, right?
Yeah, we were in Black Mountain, North Carolina. We partnered with Black Mountain Home for Children, where we helped just clean up their campus and clean their facilities really well. So working on their garden and organizing the wood shop and cleaning one of their main buildings as well.
And then in the middle of your mission trip, something truly unbelievable happened. What was that?
Yeah, we got hit by Hurricane Helene. We had to evacuate our cabins we were staying at and moved up to a building that was higher up on campus, and we got hit by a landslide.
I'm sure that you never imagined something like that would happen to you. What was that experience like?
The landslide was very shocking, I have to say. But when I first heard about the storm coming, I didn't really have any context for what a hurricane was. And, Seattle, I'm used to a lot of rain. So I was like, oh, yeah, just some rain. But I didn't realize how severe it was until the landslide hit and then seeing the news after. It was really shocking.
So how did God protect you in the middle of a landslide?
Oh, my goodness. It was truly amazing. It's such a testimony. So first of all, the building we were in, half of it got completely crushed and taken out. And there were 36 of us total. We all made it out alive, like only one broken ankle. And then just the rest of that time, the fact that there were so many people who came to help us immediately and were willing to sacrifice their lives for us. They came and got us. We were trapped on a property, and so they came and got us out, and they surrounded us with clothes and food and electricity. And then the fact that the very next day we were able to get out of Black Mountain and make it safely back to Georgia.
Unbelievable. How scared was your mom in the midst of all of this? Anna's mom, Susanna, is the campus pastor at King's Schools.
Yeah.
I'm a mom, Anna, and I can't imagine what your mama must have been going through.
Yeah. So right after the building collapsed, I called her, and we had almost no service. So it was a miracle that I was able to get through to her. But I called her, and I was crying, and all I could really say was, Mom, please pray. Like, there's a landslide, the building's gone, and I need you to pray, and we're all safe. But yeah, and then I had to hang up because I had to go. So
poor mom.
Yeah. I mean, I think there was definitely a moment where she was probably really scared, but also, she knew she was getting updates from, our leadership and from one of the parent group chats of all of our parents.
Good.
So I think she was scared, but also, knew that it was going to be okay, really faithful in prayer and really trusting God.
Anna, you've got a mom who trusts Jesus.
Yeah.
I love that. So what was it like when you reconnected with your mom, when you were finally safe and you knew everything was going to be all right?
It was such a relief, truly. I started crying again, though, just because all the adrenaline and the emotions, but I was so thankful to be able to get through to her and hear her voice. It was so comforting.
Anna, I can tell just listening to your voice that this experience has changed your life. Has it made you a different person? And if so, how?
Yeah, I definitely think I've come out of this with honestly so much joy and so much trust in the Lord. I just know he's so trustworthy, and I know he's the best protector. And, going back and reading the Psalms where David's in some, physically harming crises, it brings a whole different light to them. And now I'm reading them where it's the Lord will deliver you from peril and danger. I'm like, oh, my goodness, yes, he actually does. So definitely, viewing, physical, dangerous situations in life in a whole new light and so much more trust in the Lord because he's so trustworthy with it.
And that'll serve you your whole life. That is going to carry you through. Wow, that's amazing. So you are on a mission gap year. What is that for somebody who's never heard of that before?
Yeah, so I'm taking a gap year. So I graduated high school. I'm doing a gap year before college, but I'm taking 9 months to travel around the world and spread the gospel, spread the good news of Jesus to all these different nations. I'm going to Guatemala, South Africa, Eswatini, and Indonesia to love people and share the light of Jesus.
Come on, that's so awesome. I don't believe that it was an accident that you were in Black Mountain when Hurricane Helene came through. Do you?
No, not at all.
I believe he's always preparing us for the next thing. And I just believe with all my heart that he has great plans for you, Anna.
Yes, so do I.
Do you believe that going to school at King's actually prepared you for an experience like this?
That's a good question. No matter what school I went to, I don't know if I could ever been prepared to be in a landslide, but I will say that being taught so much about who God is and how trustworthy he is, that definitely was such a blessing, and going to King's totally strengthened my faith in a way that maybe a different school wouldn't have.
Wow. Well, Anna, all of us here at Krista Media are so proud of you, and we are cheering you on as you go out into the world and spread the hope and love of Jesus. Can't thank you enough for your time. God bless you, Anna.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you, Erica.